Did you know that chocolate melts in gelatin? We didn't. So we just recently released the project video for our coin vault, or the change box, which is basically just a box with 4 compartments in it that holds pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. There was one thing that we did later on that wasn't in the video. Written on the bottom of each one of the compartments is the value of how much $1 of each coin weighs. So if, say, one compartment gets filled up so far, we can take that compartment out, weigh it, subtract the weight of the compartment, and get the total weight, and then divide it by how much a dollar's worth of that coin is, and it'll give us a rough idea of how many dollars are in each compartment. It's not completely accurate, but it just gives you a general idea. Amy also did another pom-pom bear recently, this time for Valentine's Day. I mean, this is something she does usually during each holiday. She's done a Thanksgiving one, and I think she did 2 Christmas ones, and the next one up, of course, was Valentine's Day. And I imagine she'll make one for Easter and any other upcoming holidays. But we'd like to know in the comments. But we'd like to know what you guys would like to see made with those pom-pom bears. If you have any ideas, it doesn't have to be holiday themed. Just whatever idea comes to your mind, and you can let us know about that in the comments below. So we've had this idea for a couple weeks to make a candy box, a wooden candy box with a resin top lid. The idea was for the candy box just to hold a stack of normal sized Hershey bars. So we thought it'd be a good idea to make the lid a Hershey bar. So we tried casting the Hershey bar in resin. And to make a mold of the Hershey bar and not spend a ton of money on like pourable silicone and stuff like that, we decided to do our own molding method. And there's 2 ways that you can do that, 2 or 3 ways you can do that. One of those methods is to make gelatin, a gelatin mold, where it's basically glycerin and gelatin mixed together in equal parts. That didn't turn out so well because apparently gelatin being so hot, it melts the chocolate. Now at first when we started pouring it, it didn't melt it, so we thought we were okay. But when we unmolded it, we could definitely see where it had melted kind of in the corners and warped the final product quite a bit. So we learned that you cannot cast chocolate in molten hot gelatin. Now, even though we had that problem with that not working, we're still going to do the candy box idea, but we've taken a little bit of a different approach to it. It's still gonna have a resin top and be a wood box, but we're gonna try a different molding method and see what we get out of that. So look forward to that in the near future. So we've decided to rethink the made by segment of this show quite a bit. Instead of just showing you clips of just a couple of videos, we're gonna point you in the direction of the creator or the creation so you can go check it out for yourself and not even be given a spoiler of what's to come. One of the benefits of doing the made by segment this new way is that we can feature other things than just videos. We can now share with you blog posts and articles or websites and just stuff like that, where it's a little bit more of a wide array of things that we can share with you that we've found interesting and that you can go check out. So without further ado, I give you the new and hopefully improved Made By. We love resin crafts, in case you didn't already know that, and one of our favorite creators is Mona over at Klatch. If you like resin crafts or creations as well, you might want to go check out her channel, but the one we want to focus on this week is this really cool owl that she made. Now it's a Hobby Lobby mold, but the way that she colors and takes the time to put each individual piece of that owl together is just really fascinating, and it turns out really good in the end. If you've ever had your internet turned up to 11, then you probably know who Colin Furze is. If not, he's probably the most energetic creator on YouTube. He recently created a kettle that's heated with thermite. If you don't know what that is or what that means, you really need to go check it out. If you do know what that means, then you know why you need to go check that out. I was inspired here recently by Steve Carmichael to kind of get in gear and get some organization done in my shop. He made a really nice cordless tool station that I think any shop could use. And you can even add optional branding. We make a lot of our projects out of wood, resin, and sometimes yarn. This last week, Haas took 2 of those things that are near and dear to our heart and combined them. There are really only two things you need to know before you watch this video. 1, children are the real stars, and 2, rainbow unicorn. So that's it for this episode, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed the new format and that you found something that was useful or interesting in some way. All of the links to everything we talked about are of course in the description below, or you can go to our website and read the blog that accompanies this video and get the links as well. So as always, we want to thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing, and until the next video, be safe and stay creative.